Condor Islander, good afternoon to you, sir. Condor Islander, VTS received the Salamanca West Princessa inbound for Portsmouth. .8, that's received, thank you. Salamanca, VTS. Yes, ma'am, the Condor Islander War Memorial now outbound to anchor at St. Helens Anchorage.
Ahoy, shipmates! I think everything is up and running at the moment smoothly. Check to make sure my microphone is on. I'm not talking to myself. Yep, microphone is on. Good. Been connecting up a few things, trying to get the old computer working again. Had a little problem with it the other day, I had to reinstall it, so lots of things are missing. But we are gathered here today for the departure of 4 cruise ships.
Southampton VTS, Arvia.
Sounds like Arvia's on the radio. You can just see the stern of Arvia there.
Arvia VTS.
Southampton VTS, Arvia, good afternoon, sir. That's to inform you that our LNG bunkering is now complete.
Arvia VTS, that's received, thank you, sir.
There we go. LNG bunkering is complete. You'll see that one of the very few ships in port that runs on LNG is in fact Arvia and Iona. I can show you. And there'll be, there we go. There'll be a bunkering on here. The Greenbrook. Cheesy bunkering vessel comes all the way from Rotterdam.
I'd say VTS received.
She refuels and rebunkers Arvia and Iona about once every 2 weeks. Something along those lines. So we'll see her reverse out of here shortly. Arvia is not due to depart for a little while, so yeah, let's have a look at the list, shall we? I'm not really doing this in order this evening anyway. There are 4 ships this evening, shipmates. First of all, we have Queen Victoria any moment now. Can't see anything going on at Queen Victoria. Queen Mary 2, she's at the other end of port. She'll be leaving at 5. Then at 5:30, we have P&O's Arvia. And then at 8 o'clock, the MSC Poesia? Don't know. Probably some sort of flower or something. There'll be a bit of a gap there, so I might have to introduce a bit of galley time between Arvia and Poesia. But at the moment, all cameras are working, so got our port camera here. There you go. You can see Queen Victoria right in front of us and the stern of Arvia. Been a bit of a better weather day. So have a look at the sky here. Yeah, clouds are coming in. A little bit of sun this afternoon, but much better than forecast. Forecasting rain. Compared to yesterday, look at that. So you can actually see the big island from the small island here. This is our Cowes Cam on the Isle of Wight. Yesterday, that was dreadful. You could barely see anything. You almost couldn't see the cruise ship when they came past. Really thick drizzle yesterday. Oh, cruise cam's not working because it's been taken down because it's behind a load of scaffolding at the moment. And here's our ferry cam, and it looks to me like we can see that it's quite bright behind the ferry. But if you're on the right-hand side there, it looks distinctly like a big rain cloud, doesn't it? Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye out for that. Have a look on Netley Cam. Oh yes, of course you can see that darkness in the back there, can't you? A few little white caps. A bit choppy on the water out there. Let's have a look over on Itching Cam. We're just looking at the dock head here, looking at the tugs. And of course, there we go. Here's the Greenbrook. She's just finished bunkering. Let's have a look. I'll show you where all the ships are. The Queen Mary 2's at the far end of ports. And then you've got MSC Poesia.
VTS, Red Falcon, book out.
Red Falcon VTS received.
And then you've got Arvia at Ocean Terminal. And then right down at the Queen Elizabeth II Terminal is the Queen Victoria. Yeah, there we go. So that's our movements for today. Quite reasonably well spaced. Every half an hour, sensibly finishing, giving a bit of a galley break, and then back at 8 o'clock for MSC Poesia. Should still be light then. I suppose there's a chance we might get a bit of a sunset this evening because there is some sun out there and a thinnish cloud. Not sure. Let's have a look at the weather. Yeah, oh yes, it's definitely a bit gustier than it was yesterday. Visibility is, look at that, 36 nautical miles. Yesterday, I think we were down to 4 or 5 nautical miles at one point. And temperature still on the chilly side, I think, for when we're very nearly getting to May. But look at that, we are gusting up to 20 knots, which is fairly breezy. That's why you can see that it's wobbling some of the cameras around. And we are getting some little white caps on the waves. And that concludes all of it. Yes, that concludes all the cameras. Yeah. Can't see any. Oh, it looks like the air bridge is just coming away. Right, where do I control this camera? Oh, I can see some smoke. She's making smoke. I'd say quite a lot of smoke there. Oh, look at that. It's not very clean burning, is it? It's quite difficult to see past the stern of Arvia. Oh, there's Queen Victoria. Does look quite dainty. Look at the width of that ship. Well, I know it's still quite wide. Oh, there's a forklift going on. Still looks like he's loading some pork pies or something. Excellent. Right, I've got the radio on, so we'll hear anything. We'll see something going on. Equally. Let's have a look. What is the weather? Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Just safely tell it's a bit windy over on Cowes. Lots of yachts out today. There's that big black rain cloud. Now, if I look at the weather, I can see which way the wind's blowing, but I got a feeling that weather cloud is coming towards us. And the wind is from the west, so yes. Well, in fact, it's probably coming over the container terminal rather than actually towards us. Hopefully we'll miss that. Good. Excellent. And let's go back to this one. Oh, back to this one. There we go. Oh, dear. It's a bit wobbly, this camera. It's only a temporary installation at the moment. Let's zoom out a bit on that. There we go. Oh, hi there, shipmates. Plenty of shipmates in the chat already. Good to see you all. Welcome aboard. I see we have a shipmate, Rab Nesbitt. Shipmate Elizabeth G. Shipmate Gwyn Jones. And shipmate Sean Witt. All ready and present. Of course, there could have been 3 queens in port today. We could have had the Queen Anne, the new ship from Cunard as well. But she is currently late. She was due to arrive on Tuesday afternoon. That'll probably be my next live stream, I suspect. Let's have a quick look at the schedule. Like Queen Victoria, blah, blah, blah. We've got, on Tuesday, we have...
Connor Island, our BTS received. You can call, please, just before you drop your anchor. And Salamanca there. Cleared of Bembridge H Boy, inbound.
Yeah, we have on Tuesday, I mean, the Ventura. Oh, ahoy there, shipmate Michael Lashuk. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. I've got that working now. Wasn't working yesterday. I had to install some bits and pieces. Yeah, what was I looking at? Oh yes, Ventura departs at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, but also we have Queen Anne still arriving, forecast at 2:45. Should be on screen, I reckon, from about 1:45 if she comes slowly up Southampton water with a flotilla and the water sloop. So I will. So yes, if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, then every time I go live, you'll be notified. So if you're interested in watching Queen Anne come in, this is probably the best place to watch it on the Solent Ships YouTube channel on Tuesday. I will set that live stream up shortly. Where is Queen Anne at the moment? Of course, that is the question. That is Queen Anne. Last time I looked, she was in Italy. Oh. And she is, looks like, oh, she is, oh yeah, she's just off of the coast of Portugal. Let's have a look, I'll show you where. There you go, there's Queen Anne. Give you a bit of context. We're up here in the port of Southampton. Queen Anne's here, and she's going to motor up the rest of this evening, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, come round the Isle of Wight, up Southampton water to a magnificent fanfare.
Condor Islander and Salamanca, this is BTS, copy your passing arrangement.
Well, it looks like they've loaded the last of the pork pies on board. I think the air bridge is gone. It's quite an operation. These cruise ships, even a cruise ship like the Queen Victoria, which is relatively small compared to some of them.
Chat about JV just received. Thank you for the call, sir.
They still have a great deal of supplies to be loaded. As soon as they arrive, they're loading supplies all day long. I've seen it as I've been down to port before now. There's just pallets and pallets and pallets of it. The old Queen Victoria now is approaching, I suppose, not far from being 20 years old. 17 years old this year. And the Queen Anne, like I say, will be the newest Cunard ship. Presumably she'll be the biggest Cunard ship, actually. I don't know. Should we look into these things, shouldn't I? I think she's bigger than 3,000 passengers on Queen Anne. And 2,691 passengers on Queen Mary 2. Yes, so I think it looks like Queen Anne will be the largest in the Cunard fleet. Oh, they should have Mark Napier. He says, are ferry cam and port cam now available for you when you're not live streaming? Not at the moment, Shibit. I'm just doing a little bit of testing. I've had to reinstall some bits and pieces, and some of the cameras are on temporary mounts at the moment. So as you can tell, this one's on a temporary mount because it's wibbly wobbly all over the place. This one, however, is not on a temporary mount, and that's quite solid, which is good. And equally, ferry cam is just a temporary one at the moment because again, that's on a temporary mount and keeps wobbling. So once I've sorted out the mounts and a few other bits and pieces, yes, indeed, they will return probably in the next week or so. That cloud looks like it's dispersing, but I think it's a good chance for a sunset this evening. Not much actions on the lines there. Shipmate Stephen John Kelly says it'd be interesting to see Queen Anne arrive on Tuesday. Yes, it will be quite the experience. She'll come in, actually. She'll come in. I'm unfortunately I haven't got cruise cam because cruise cam would have a fantastic view down Southampton water. But never mind, we've got Netley cam and Itching cam, so we can see quite a lot from there. So we can see across from Itching cam and Netley cam here. With those two, we'll have to see Queen Anne come up the water, and then with port cam, we'll see her come up right up here because she's actually going to berth further in the dock at 106. I think is where Queen Mary 2 is at the moment. So she's going to come up past Mayflower Park. There we go. I'll show you here. There we go. So, yeah, so we'll see Queen Anne. There we go. So she's going to come past Cowshot here, and then as far as I'm aware, they recommended a flotilla of small craft to pick up the Queen Anne at the end of Southampton Water here. She's going to come lazily up Southampton Water, going nice and slowly, with a water salute and lots of flotilla of small craft, and then she'll come right past Mayflower Park, and then she's going to dock up here somewhere where Queen Mary 2 is at the moment. Hi there, shipmate Born. Welcome aboard. Many thanks for subscribing. I'm sure that said Born in Pom. Don't think my eyes were deceiving me. Ah, shipmate Chef Courtney Pads says, can someone clear something up? I've heard a rumour last week that Irish ferries may be sailing from Southampton to Dublin in 2025. Is this true or false? I did not know that, shipmate. I have not heard this rumour. That would be quite handy, though, being able to sail to Dublin from Southampton. Otherwise, you've got to go drive all the way up to Liverpool somewhere or Anglesey and then cut across, and it can be a bit of a palaver, so that would be handy, wouldn't it? I would probably use that myself. I'd take the old motorcycle. Quite a long way to go, though, to Dublin. It seemed like an unusual route, really. I'm not sure how much traffic there would be in that. But, anyway, I will be keen. Oh, shipmate Raz Nesbitt says...
Roger 6 VTS, that's received.
Shipmate Brad Nesbitt says they had one cruise ship into Dundee port yesterday. Seabourn Venture.
Britann VTS, good afternoon to you, sir.
Oh, shipmate Roan Fernley says, what time do they depart today? Right, I'll give you the list. So, Queen Victoria is departing at 4:30. She's already late. Queen Mary 2 departing at 5. She's not had a chance to be late yet. Then at 5:30 we have B&O Arvia, and then 8 o'clock MSC Poesia. Yes, actually, that's a good point. Actually, it's almost 10:02 now. I've not heard anything on the radio from. I can see some steps now being.
Britann BTS, that's all received. Northbound traffic outbound via West Princessa. We'll update you the traffic as you approach.
I can see somebody waving on the back of Arvia. Oh, we've got wavers already. Very quick. I think they're waving at friends and family in Town Quay Park. Oh, hi there, shipmate Carl McCaskey.
VTS.
From Tennessee. Oh, sorry, Tallahassee, Florida. Looking forward to watching departures.
Confirm again, please, for how long? Yeah, clear to proceed, sir. If it is safe to do so. Call again once you've brought your anchor.
Oh, shipmate, where did I see? Someone said that Queen Mary 2 is larger than Queen Anne. I was talking about passenger capacity rather than physical length. It's always difficult when you say big, isn't it? Which ship's bigger than which? What metric are you using? Gross tonnage, passenger capacity.
Salamanca VTS received, ma'am, thank you. No reported large movement outbound from Portsmouth.
And of course, then we get into the age-old debate. Are they cruise ships or are they ocean liners? Going to enter that rabbit hole. If I call Queen Mary 2 a cruise ship, I'm using it more in the generic sense. I know that she's an ocean liner and is faster than normal cruise ships, but sometimes it just comes out as cruise ship. Oh, it's getting a bit wobbly. Oh, that sky's getting dark, isn't it? What's going on ferry cam? It's getting dark. Oh, yeah. Looks like the darkness might be coming this way. How's the wind doing? The wind is picking up, gusting to 21 knots. It's 68% humidity. Still good visibility though, 36 nautical miles. Looks to me like I can... Oh, there's shipmate Terry Silver. He's donated £2 for the super chat. Many thanks, shipmate. That's very kind of you. Looks to me like the air bridge is now been disconnected. Or is it going back? Still see all lines are still attached. Well, it's difficult because this camera keeps wobbling. Stop wobbling. Yeah, it's definitely dark. Definitely getting darker. At this rate, we're going to have, according to my list here, we're going to have Queen Mary 2 departing before...
VTS, Greenbrook. That's from the Arvia.
Greenbrook, VTS on the move. Thank you, sir. Queen Victoria, VTS.
That's Greenbrook. She's just finishing up with... what should we call it? Arvia.
Queen Victoria, VTS. So, good afternoon, Ticket. Greenbrook from Ocean Dock is on the move. Backing out.
Yeah, we're marching in
That's received.
Oh, yep. I think the pilot was saying that they're going to start sinking up soon. And yes, I've just seen the lines drop.
Queen Victoria VTS, I'll be using North Channel anyway, so.
He's talking about the Greenbrook, the bunkering vessel for Arvia. 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 No, for Arvia. Yep, you will see her reverse out shortly. And then she'll be heading back to Rotterdam.
Pigeon Bay, VTS, good afternoon.
I don't know why they can't refuel LNG from a more of a local source, but apparently no, they can't.
Pigeon Bay, VTS, received. Thank you, protocol.
You can see the water there being moved around by Victoria. She's under power. Can't see it. The light has become peculiar. It's very bright in the distance and dark overhead, so we can't really see what's going on. We're likely to see the Greenbrook any moment. Oh, ahoy there, shipmate Chef Curtly Pads. 99 donation for super chat. Many thank you, shipmate. Many thank you, shipmate. That's very good of you. Yeah, I've got a better view with the other camera. It doesn't wobble. You can't quite see the lines. And that looks like the tug for Greenbrook. Shipmate Gillian Lightfoot says that we're sailing out on Queen Victoria. I'll be waving to you from the top deck at the stern. Well, we should keep an eye out for you, shipmate. Let's have a look. See if we can. There we go. Here comes Greenbrook. Let's have a look. See if we can see. Oh, I did see lots of people on the stern. Almost looked like there was a bit of a sailway party going on. Oh yes, quite busy at the stern. A whole load of shipmates up there walking around. I imagine enjoying a rum-based cocktail, one would hope. Yeah, it's probably Queen Victoria's probably going to wait for Greenbrook to sail out.
Queen Victoria, VTS, great stuff. Queen Victoria, VTS, yes, please.
No, I can't hear Queen Victoria.
1874987. We'll receive, sir, thank you. Pleasure, sir.
187. I think that might be the numbers for Queen Victoria. 1874 passengers.
BTS, Red Eagle, quick for you.
Red Eagle BTS, outbound traffic. The Greenbrook are underway now from the ocean dock. Should be followed by the Queen Victoria from 389.
All copy, thank you. Roll Pier Cows. Copy the traffic.
We had two stations talking, it seemed. So,
just update you, the Greenbrook is underway now from the ocean dock outbound. Should be followed by the Queen Victoria. Right, Osprey, VTS, good afternoon. You're calling?
Yeah, BTS, yeah. Just about to depart. Royal Pier, copy the traffic.
That's receiving, thank you, sir. Docket gauge is 4.08 if you need it, 408.
All copy, thank you.
yeah, so Queen Victoria not at full capacity. $1,874 passengers on Queen Victoria.
Barzan, Southampton, VTS.
I think that drizzle's arrived, doesn't it? I think that's what's going on here. And she has a...
Barzan, VTS, yes ma'am, good afternoon to you. I see you there, just cleared south of the outer buoys, number 1 and 2. And still reducing your speed. May I know your intention, please?
It's got a maximum capacity of 2,081, so yeah, it's a little bit light. Oh yes, yeah, that confirms it. That rain cloud was heading this way. If we can see it on Netley. Oh yes. Oh dear. Well, it was looking so good. Oh yes, even raindrops on Itchin as well. Oh, it was looking rather good earlier.
Barzan, VTS, ma'am, just be advised, should you intend to drift, you have to be 10 nautical miles away from the nav tower and no closer.
Somebody's drifting.
Minimum speed ahead, I take about 8 to 9 knots thereabout, is that correct?
The Greenbrook washing her anchor off.
Barzan, VTS. Confirm about 8 knots, 7 to 8 knots, is that correct? Negative, ma'am. Your speed you'll be making about 7 to 8 knots. Is that correct? Your minimum?
Be somebody out in the nav area, nav anchorage.
That's received. You're still within our VTS area. Maintain a listening watch on this channel. And say again, you have to clear the 10 nautical miles radius should you intend to drift.
This is the sort of nav anchorage where the vessels will, typically tankers, we do get some cargo ships in here, general cargo, they will, and container ships, they'll be waiting here as the nav anchorage area. The nav tower itself is, don't know, somewhere around here.
BTS, we'll supply.
I should know really, shouldn't I?
We'll supply VTS.
That's us with the Will Carry 300 barge strapped alongside, just leaving the ocean dock back in for the Empress, please.
Yes, please, northbound traffic from Itchin.
Thank you.
BTS will challenge likewise with the 250 barge.
We'll challenge VTS, yes please, northbound traffic from Itchin.
Thank you.
We've got the tugs in assistance here. We've got the, looks like the Y tugs. There's a whole lot of Ys. And where when's. Oh, he's shipmate Scott Willis. Many thanks for your kind donation. It's very generous of you. So we've got the Y Force. And we've got the Y Force. There you go, there's Y Force. Oh, and ahoy there, shipmate Samantha Jane 81. Many thanks for your kind donation as well. We've got the Y-Force there. And then at the stern, we've got the Y-Storm. I think there's a whole load of the Y-Tugs. Yeah, so there's the Y-Storm. She's just bringing the stern round of Rotterdam. No, not Rotterdam. Greenbrook. Going back to Rotterdam to refill with LNG for her next... Well, actually, I'm not sure what the next delivery she's in. She doesn't refill Ione and Arvia very often. They're both LNG-powered vessels. It tends to be sort of every other week, I think. I do remember hearing something or reading something that they can actually do the trips up to Norway and back. I think they can go for 3 or 4 weeks without refueling, but they sensibly keep it topped up. Well, that's rain has arrived, isn't it? Oh, I thought we were in for a good day, shipmates. Yes, pesky rain.
Southampton VTS, Queen Mary 2.
Ah, Queen Mary 2.
Queen Mary 2, we just say good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Pilot on board, draft 10.25, no report defects. Vessel's off to New York, and, well, at the moment, hopefully getting away for 17:30. We'll keep you updated.
17:30 now. That's received. Arvia is due away as well, 17:30.
Okay, I understand the plan is the Arvia to go first.
If it is 17:30, both of you, yes, sir.
Aha, right, okay, that's an update. So we have now 17. So originally Queen Mary 2 was going to go at 5 o'clock. She's now 17:30, same time as Arvia. But because she's down the other end of the port,
Queen Victoria, VTS.
shouldn't be a problem. There we go, this Greenbrook on our way out. Sounds like Queen Victoria's radioed in again.
Receive, thank you, sir. Yes, please.
I'd imagine that she's going to start following out Greenbrook now that she's clear of Arvia and heading out to Rotterdam.
Queen Victoria, VTS. Queen Victoria, VTS. Queen Victoria, VTS.
Quite busy. Tugs, barges.
VTS, Queen Victoria.
Yeah, Queen Victoria, VTS. Yeah, just clarifying, sir. You got the Will Challenge and Will Supply coming past you as well. I take it you've got them there.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know if they were going to hold it.
Yeah, the Will Supply's midway down your starboard side already, and the Will Challenge is just at your stern.
Yeah, they are. So they are.
Red 6 VTS received, thank you, and the dockhead gauge 4.04.
That's all copied, sir. Apologies, that's outside again. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine, sir, thank you. Red Osprey VTS, did you copy the Queen Victoria intention?
VTS copied the intentions of the Queen Victoria and the Red Jet. Our intentions are we'll keep high knock to our port side and we'll keep outside the channel and try to overtake.
That's all received, and many thanks.
Yeah, it's quite busy, isn't it? It's like sort of rush hour.
Yeah. Why Storm VTS?
Good afternoon, we'll finish with the Greenbrook.
Why Storm VTS, all received, thank you. I expect you copied, but the Queen Victoria letting go very shortly from 38.
tugs are whizzing around. It's a busy day here in the port of Southampton.
MSC Mandy 3, Southampton VTS, good afternoon.
So we've got 4 cruise ships today. We had 3 yesterday. Do we have 3 on Friday as well?
MSC Mandy 3, Southampton VTS, received, sir, thank you. I understand you will be proceeding to drop anchor at the NAB Tower, is that correct?
Yes, I think that's been 10 cruise ships over this weekend. Yeah, you can tell.
MSC Mandy 3, Southampton VTS, just to confirm, sir, your maximum draft 10.5, is that correct?
Red jets coming in, the red funnels going out.
MSC Mandy 3, Southampton VTS, yes, sir, if you're happy to do so, I would suggest you drop anchor, NAB anchorage number 5, over. You may drop anchor number 8, so number 8 is available. Number 7 is a fouled anchorage. Number 7 is listed as a fouled anchorage.
This is the MSC Mandy 3 container ship. She's heading over here to the
Yes,
NAB.
sir, I say again, number 8 is available, over.
Over here to the NAB anchorage, somewhere to drop anchor and wait for her turn to arrive in port.
MSC Mandy 3, Southampton VTS, that's all received, sir, thank you. Please maintain a good listening watch on channel 12 and call me before you drop anchor so I may check your position. Thank you, good watch.
VGS, White Force.
White Force VTS.
All finished with Greenbrook. Just round up for a
White Force VTS, all received, thank you.
Oh, it looks to me
Condor Island, VTS.
like that rain cloud is passing us by, so it might brighten up. Oh, here we go. The final lines, Queen Victoria are letting it go, so she will be off ever so shortly. And off where?
VTS. That's all received, so thank you. The Red Eagles at the Greenland inbound, and you'll be followed close out by the Queen Victoria.
Yeah. Off where indeed? If only I could fill you with...
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific, over.
Prolific's a cell training.
Prolific, Southampton VTS.
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific. Just to let you know, we're departing Ocean Village, 19 persons on board, bound for Cowes. Over.
Prolific, Southampton VTS, thank you. Confirm your draft.
Southampton VTS, Prolific, 3.2 metres. Over.
Prolific, Southampton VTS, all received, thank you. Traffic information, the tugs Y Storm and Y Force passing 30 berths going back to American Wharf. Watch points as you depart, please. And you also have the tug Will Supply and Will Challenge towing barges going back into the Empress Dock. Please watch points as you depart the Ocean Village there.
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific, all receives, Prolific out.
Thank you. Break Y Storm VTS, did you copy the Prolific departing Ocean Village? Y Storm, Southampton VTS.
Yep, Y Storm.
Y Storm, Southampton VTS. You've got the 32-metre yacht Prolific just called up departing Ocean Village.
Yeah, all copied. We'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Thank you. And Y Force VTS, do you copy?
Yeah, copy that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, busy old day here, Port Southampton. Right, so what I was saying was, where is Queen Victoria off to? Because she is now off. Definitely, I can see movement.
Silly-Tister, Southampton VTS, all received, thank you. Got the Ferry Britann coming up to the West Princessa inbound for Portsmouth. And looking ahead, the MSC Mandy 3, 10 miles southeast of the NAB. Proceeding to NAB anchorage number 8, over.
Yep, Queen Victoria is off on a 7-night Cities of Western Europe cruise via Hamburg, Rotterdam and Zeebrugge. Went on a very similar cruise on MSC Arvia last year. I hope they arrive in Hamburg on a... Oh, they will arrive in Hamburg a better day. We arrived in Hamburg on a Sunday, which is silly, because every shop in Germany is closed. And I neglected to pre-book a ticket for the Model World experience, or Model Village. There's an indoor model village that's absolutely phenomenal, and I completely forgot to book a ticket in advance. Oh well. Looks like we have some shipmates who said they'll be waving from the stern of Queen Victoria. Can't see them just yet. We'll keep an eye out for them. And we will have in 20 minutes' time the Queen Mary 2 departing and P&O's Arvia. It's just slightly to the left of our screen. There we go, you can see her, Queen Victoria, making a slight turn there and starting to head off on her 7-night Western European, no less, city tour of Hamburg, Rotterdam and Zeebrugge. Shipmate Jan Clapman says that they're on Britannia in June for the Big 70. Excellent, shipmate. Good choice. I don't know where you'll be going in June. Hopefully somewhere Mediterranean-y and warm. Oh, shipmate Walking Bob is on Arvia, and he can confirm that indeed the weather has taken a turn to the wet. Yes, so I think though it's just passed us by. Have a quick check. Yes, it's a little bit, looks a little bit hazy in the distance there, but yeah, it's not too bad though. I think we've missed it. Hopefully we'll have some decent. Yeah, there we go. There's the funnel of Queen Victoria. Hopefully we'll see a few more rays of sun, a little less of the rain. We go right down the port side of Queen Victoria. She's drifting smoothly away. I think it's 38, 39 berth. I think that's where she is at the moment. Yeah, 38, 39 berth. That's the Queen Elizabeth II terminal. Good comparison here of size. So there's Arvia's on the left here. See how many more decks she has compared to Queen Victoria. Almost 3 times the passenger capacity. Ahoy there, shipmate Hannah. Welcome aboard. Many thanks for subscribing. Ahoy there, shipmate Loken. Many thanks for your kind donation.
BTS, the Arvia. Good afternoon.
Arvia's on the left here.
Arvia, VTS, afternoon.
Yeah, BTS, the Arvia, afternoon. Well, 46 berths for departure. Backing out. Draft is 8.8, outbound main channel for La Coruña. And I'll come back very shortly as to how ready we are for departure 17:30.
Arvia, Southampton, VTS. Thank you, sir. You may have copied the Queen Mary 2 delayed, also looking at 17:30 as we speak.
Okay, that's all copied.
Oh no, I think we've got another county flag of somewhere in England. Oh, that's quite tricky to see, that one. looks to me like a...
Okay, Solent VTS. That's all received, many thanks.
I'm going to say it's a white rose on a blue flag. Oh, hi there, shipmate Mads Amundsen.
Southampton VTS, Queen Mary 2.
Many thanks for subscribing.
Queen Mary 2, Solent VTS.
Yeah, if you're ready, I'll pass you some figures.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so 2370 is crew, and 1232 passengers, 1232 passengers, and total 3602 plus 2 pilots.
Queen Mary 2, Solent VTS. Thank you, sir. Arvia's called up. I'm just waiting for an update on her exact departure time, and we'll watch points for the plan.
Okay, we'll see. Thanks very much.
I've got to say, it actually looks quite windy. I don't know if they're waving it or if it's the wind blowing around. It does look a bit potentially drafty there. Oh, there's shipmate Andy. I just missed that.
I see VTS, all received, thank you. Queen Victoria, I'm sure you see there, away from 38.9.
I'm going to go with... I haven't seen if anyone else is... I haven't got the chat up, so I bet someone's already... I've lost the chat now. I bet someone's worked out what that flag is. And let's have a look. And Yorkshire Rose. Nope. Lancashire? No, I think it's Lancashire. Oh, I was going to say Yorkshire. Okay. It's a Yorkshire flag, is it? Yorkshire or Lancashire? I think it's Yorkshire. Let's have a look.
Britannia, VTS.
Yeah, I think it's Yorkshire because the flag for Lancashire, it's got a red rose. So yeah.
Britannia, Solent VTS, all received, so thank you. The treasure city of Chichester at the St Helens Buoy will be out over the new ground.
Well, I can't remember which shipmate there was. There was a shipmate who said they'd be waving a flag on the stern, and they've done a sterling job. Very visible. I enjoyed the UK County Flag Challenge again. Oh, there's shipmate Ariel Conlon. I can't really see it. It's, the name sort of hidden behind the harbour. There we go. That's Major Conlon. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Shipmate Sharon Coxon says you lived in Yorkshire for 39 years, and that is the White Rose of Yorkshire. Excellent. Thank you, shipmates. Hi there, shipmate Lisa Daimlo. Welcome aboard, shipmate. It looks like the flag has been replaced. Oh, no, it's still out. It's still waving.
Prolific, Solent VTS.
Someone's on about the Titanic too.
Southampton VTS is Prolific, over.
Prolific, Solent VTS, traffic information. The passenger vessel Queen Victoria just away from 38 proceeding out. The ferry Red Eagles at Northwest Netley Inn, and looking ahead, the passenger vessel Arvia due away from 46 at 17:30.
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific, that's all received. Thank you, out.
We go. There is Queen Victoria ahead of the... just passing the dockhead. In fact, there we go. We can just see her passing the dockhead now. Elegant lines, I would say, on Queen Victoria.
VTS Red Eagle, as you say, Northwest Netley Inn. Permission to continue with caution, please.
Red Eagle VTS, very much so, sir. Well, Queen Victoria there away, as you see. You've got the Prolific just passing the Empress outbound as well, 32-metre yacht. And the Arvia's called up, but not due away until 17:30.
All copied, thank you very much.
Yes, that's two more ships departing at 17:30. That's the Arvia, just to our left here, and the Queen Mary 2 at the other end of port. Oh, shipmate Rab Nesbitt's being treated to tea by his daughter and granddaughter. Excellent, shipmate. We'll have a good time. Certainly got to see some early action in the port. You can see Arvia there. And it says the name on the top, Queen Victoria. Oh, hi there, shipmate Susan Stutkin. Many thanks for your kind donation. I pronounce your name correctly. Oh, there, shipmate Dominic Brown. Many thanks for subscribing, shipmate. That's about as far as we can see. Queen Victoria. Oh, there, shipmate. Good buddy 001. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Picking up some speed now.
Queen Victoria VTS all received, thank you. Once you pass the ready, you'll the Red Falcon's the next departure from Calton.
I can see up a little bit of blue sky returning. You can also see definitely some steaming up of Arvia there. It's getting ready to go at 5:30. And Queen Mary 2 as well at 5:30. I could just see the reflection of water down the dockside by Arvia. I mean, yes, there was a definite bit of a rain shower earlier. That's one of the red funnels going the other way. There we go, you can see the glossiness on the quayside there. Keep an eye out for the shipmates releasing the lines. But they're not due away until 5:30. I wonder how the Solent is getting on. Oh, still looks quite pleasant in the Solent. Ahoy there, shipmate Snowy Master 738.
Yes, Red Jet 6 departing Town Quay.
Says, when is Solent Ships getting your own ship?
Red Jet 6 VTS all received, thank you. The height seen just passing the ocean dock for Town Quay and the Red Eagles at dock heading. 32-metre yacht Prolific just passing 36 berth outbound. And the clear channel Queen Victoria and the Western Shellfowl.
Yes, when is Solent Ships getting your own ship? Well, that's a good question, shipmate. I would like my own ship. Oh, there's shipmate Ian Parry, 101. But as I always say, I have the best boat in the world. Because it belongs to someone else. I get to use it and play on it. And they have to maintain it.
Arvia, Southampton VTS.
And clean it. So there's Arvia. That's the stern of Arvia.
VTS, Arvia.
Arvia VTS, just wondering if there's any updates on departures.
Yeah, VTS, stand by.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of colour in the sky. So, Queen Victoria off on her 7-night European cities tour. Not at full capacity. She's down to about 90% capacity. Queen Mary 2 also not at capacity either. She's 88% occupancy. 2,370 passengers. What's going on here then? Why is all... Oh, there's shipmate Craig. Many thanks for your kind donation there, shipmate. Oh, he's written a message as well. He says, great channel. Nice to see the ships leaving, but a little envious having come off Britannia on Friday. Keep it up. Captain, excellent. Thanks, shipmate. Yeah, you always get that... what would you call that? Holiday blues? Is that holiday blues? I'm not sure. But yes, you get that longing to get back on board, don't you? Can't believe it's all come to an end. And look, see, look, we have a bit of a blue sky again. We'll have the next two at 5:30. Haven't heard anything suggest otherwise. Oh, there's shipmate Craig Kay, a British voice-over artist. Wonder what you may do for a living, shipmate. Yeah, we are getting a bit of a sunset. Golden colours coming up. Oh, a shipmate Matt Carter asks, what cruise line...
Queen Mary 2, VTS.
I don't hear the Queen Mary 2. What's going on the radio here?
Hello, sir. Are you ready to go?
Oh, there's shipmate Robert Goodridge. Many thanks for your kind donation.
VTS, Arvia.
Back to Arvia.
Yeah, okay, so, well, the Arvia's still got an air bridge in, so I think by the time you let go and get down here, you may as well go first. If you're ready to go, please proceed.
Looks like Queen Mary 2 is going to depart
Thank
first.
you, break Arvia, VTS, did you copy that?
Yeah, VTS, Arvia, yeah, that's all copied. We're still got one air bridge in at the minute, chasing a few bits, so yeah, we'll follow the Queen Mary 2 outbound.
Thank you.
There we go. That has now been decided. It will be Arvia first, followed by Queen Mary 2. Oh, there's shipmate Ray's just to subscribe. Many thanks, shipmate. Yeah, so someone asked me a question about who was it? Oh, shipmate Matt Carter. What cruise line you have been on? Would I like?
So Falcon VTS, all received, thank you. The bunker barge Green Zebra's at the hook, and I understand will be out North Channel. Clear Channel Queen Victoria is just past Northwest Netley out, followed by the 32-metre yacht Prolific, and the Queen Mary 2 letting go very shortly from 106 berth.
I think I would like to go on one of the Silver Seas, one of their cruise ships. I saw the brochure.
Green Zebra VTS, yes sir, the Calshot gauge currently 3.78, and you've got the Red Falcon just departing Calshot.
Yes, I saw the Silver Seas brochure, and that looks like a mighty fine ship. I think they call it 7-star luxury or something like that. So yes, that'd probably be my top of my list. And also one of...
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific, Western Shelf outbound.
Prolific, Southampton VTS, all received, thank you. Got the Queen Mary 2 just letting go from 106 berth, and she'll be followed out by the Arvia, both clear channel passenger vessels for your information.
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific, that's all received, thank you, Al.
Oh yeah, we can see Prolific's actually just coming down to Southampton water now. So this is the sail training ship. She's based in Ocean Village. There we go. I'll show you a picture so you know what I'm talking about. There we go. There's Prolific there. She's a old-fashioned sail training ship. There you go. Look, you can see she's even going past Fawley here.
Queen Mary 2 VTS, all received, thank you.
Yep, she's based in Ocean Village, so not far, just round the corner from the cruise terminals, where all the luxury boats are. Keeping an eye at the moment on Arvia. She's going to be a bit longer, I think, because Queen Mary 2 is going to go first. This is Queen Mary 2. And then, of course, ultimately we'll have...
I say VTS all received, thank you. The Queen Mary 2's getting away first from 106. The Arvia will be waiting, so just so you're aware. And the 32-metre yacht Prolific just off the western shelf as we speak.
Shipmate Cole McGusky asks, what's the capacity on P&O ship currently? Doctor, if you talk about the Arvia, I think it's 5,300. Ahoy there, shipmate Mrs. Dolphin. Many thanks for your kind donation. Yeah, capacity of Arvia is 5,200 passengers. I don't think we've had any passenger numbers from Arvia yet. Well, so far, the larger ships have been keeping their numbers pretty much at 100%.
Red Osprey VTS received, thank you. The Red Falcon's just leaving Cowes in, and the alley cap of Cowes is at South Ride going back to Cowes.
Not seen any action yet from Queen Mary 2. She's supposed to depart at 5:30.
Manila Express, answer VTS. Manila Express, answer VTS are replying. Manila Express, South Answer VTS. Okay, sir, if you call me again when you're underway, but I will require that you do not approach the boarding area until close to your boarding time. Over.
Well, I don't know if you heard that.
Thank you, sir. As I say, please call again when you're underway.
Don't think I got there in time, but I've definitely heard some horns blasting, very much sounding like Queen Mary 2. Yes, I'm looking on the... Yes, she is now slowly easing her way from the dockside, heading down towards Mayflower Park. She'll be on screen shortly, and then Arvia will be backing out afterwards. Oh, I haven't looked in the chat for a while. What's happening in the chat? That's your shipmates chatting away there. Like no questions at the moment. Shipmate Terry says, what setup do I use to listen to the VTS channel? Ah, yes, I can tell you all about that. I use what's called a software-defined radio. Little box that plugs into the USB socket on your computer. Then I run it to a big marine antenna, something like a 2-meter antenna, and then that picks up the VTS. And the problem that we have picking some of the ships up, particularly if they're in the nav anchorage or somewhere. Oh, now look, you can see the kite mark on the top of the Isle of Wight there. You can tell that's clear visibility. Just on the left-hand side of the screen, that little bar is gone. That little lump. That shows you that we've got good visibility if you can see the kite mark. Yeah, so there you go. The software-defined radio plugs into plugs into the computer, and then you can basically tune into any frequency you like. And I have it tuned into VTS, which I can't remember what frequency it is. I think it's channel 12, something like 136 megahertz, something like that. But the problem is, some of the ships we can't hear. We can hear VTS. They have multiple transmitters scattered around, but we don't. I can't hear. I can hear from when VTS is transmitting. For instance, I can't hear a ship that is in the nav anchorage when they are transmitting. Too far away. Unless someone on the Isle of Wight would like to operate a receiver for me, that would be most appreciated. I might look into that, actually, expanding the radio reception range. Well, I'm not quite sure how to integrate multiple radio signals. So it's Queen Victoria on our screens now, heading down to Southampton water on her 7-night cruise. And then I've just noticed we're just getting the wing bridge of Queen Mary 2 at the other end of port. No container ships in at the moment either.
VTS, Wittonia.
Wittonia, VTS.
Yep, 102 down to SO6 now, please, following the Queen Mary 2 and the Arvia. 4.3, 182 and 10 POB.
Wittonia, VTS, that's all received, many thanks.
Thanks.
There we go. We can see Queen Mary 2 here. She's pulled away from the dockside. Looks like she's left a tender behind. I don't think that's quite right. And we can just see over Mayflower Park and see her coming onto the screen. And where is Queen Mary 2 off to, I hear you ask? And even if you're not asking, I'm going to tell you. Let's have a look. So I have this information. Let's have a look. Queen Mary 2 departs on a 14-night round trip transatlantic crossing via New York. Now that will be the way to do it. I would have to say a transatlantic crossing on Queen Mary 2. That was definitely on. Somebody asked me earlier what's on top of my list. I think that would be on top of my list.
Ocean Albatross, Southampton VTS. Ocean Albatross, Southampton VTS. That's all received, so thank you. You've got the ferry Bataan at the Forts Inbound.
That's quite a lot of shipmates up on the very top of the bridge.
Bataan, Southampton VTS.
And underneath the bridge. Probably where I'd be, underneath the bridge. I wouldn't normally suggest being on the front of the ship, but standing right underneath the bridge there, I could pretend I was the captain of the Queen Mary 2, barking instructions at the first officer.
Bataan, Southampton VTS.
Shipmate Ellie Burley also suggests that Queen Mary 2 to New York is top of her list as well. I think that's a real popular one, isn't it? Shipmate Sussex Rare Enthusiast has already got into that deep, dark debate about ocean liners and cruise ships. Like I said, Queen Mary 2 is an ocean liner, although I will tend to call her a cruise ship, just because they're all cruise ships. I've even got some waivers on the top of Queen Mary 2. Fantastic. That is superb. Is lightening up a little now. Lovely shots of the bow. We don't normally get to see the ships coming head on to the camera quite such a way. I do quite like the view when they come past Queen Mary, when they come past Mayflower Park.
Chester, Southampton VTS, all received, thank you. The MSC Mandy 3, just to the east of the Outer Nav Boys. It's proceeding to drop anchor, nav anchorage number 8. Over.
You can also see at the front of the bow, I'll try and zoom in, I'm going to zoom in. Right at the very front of the bow there. Little focus, there we go. You can just see those dark, sort of curvy sections. They are spare blades for the propellers for the propulsion system. There's a whole selection of spare blades, which carries them around with her, just in case. Obviously, she damages one of them. I imagine in those sort of ports with very poor dredging, so maybe some of the Caribbean ports, or hidden obstacles underneath might damage the propeller.
I've seen VTS all received, thank you, good night to you.
She keeps spares with her. I wonder if they send people out to polish them. Shipmate Carl McCaskey says he thinks all ships that sail out here in Florida will be considered cruise ships. Yeah, you're probably right. Andrew Monuments corrected my mistake with the VTS. Channel 12, it's 456.6 megahertz. Using a software-defined radio is what I use. It's not that easy. And as Ailey Melly says, the captain's cufflinks, indeed. The captain has a mighty fine pair of cufflinks there. In this part of port, Queen Mary 2 is limited to 6 knots. That's the speed limit, which is really handy because we get a lovely long view of her. There's the Circus Extreme at the moment in Mayflower Park. It's one of these high-octane circuses with people on motorcycles and, you know, sort of human-powered entertainment rather than donkeys and giraffes and things like that. Plenty of waivers on board. Yeah, it's a lot of good complement to shipmates, isn't it, underneath the bridge there. Lots of waivers on the side. Yeah, the Queen Mary 2, now that she's passing Mayflower Park, is an obvious location to wave at your friends and family. Envious in the transatlantic voyage they are about to undertake on what possibly must be the best looking passenger ship in the world.
VTS, Wittonia.
Wittonia, VTS.
Yeah, we're on the move now. Do you think we'd be okay to squeeze in the gap between the Queen Mary and the Arvia, please?
Wittonia, VTS, standby. Break Arvia, Solent VTS. Did you copy the Wittonia?
Yeah, VTS, the Arvia. Yeah, that's fine if the Wittonia follows close to the stern of the Queen Mary. There'll be no problem for us at all.
Thank you, sir. Break Wittonia, VTS. Yes, sir, you're clear to proceed.
VTS, Wittonia, I'll copy. Just break up. Wittonia, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, Wittonia, you're welcome. Thanks.
There we go. Plenty of waving going on from Queen Mary 2. That's a lot of waving. It's a very special ship, Queen Mary 2. She certainly has a big fan following. The only ship I know that's generated more interest in port on a departure was the Disney ships. They actually generate quite a large number of people in Mayflower Park who come down just to watch the Disney ships depart, even though they don't have family or friends on board. I think it's got something to do with her musical horn. So, weather's not looking the best, is it? I think that rain cloud's lurking around still. Lovely silhouette of the bow of Queen Mary 2 there. The black lines around the front of the ship, I'm not going to say forecastle, I'm not sure if that's quite correct. It's supposed to represent fingers hugging, holding the front of the ship. Queen Mary 2 is now over 20 years old. There we go. There's Queen Mary 2. And we are actually going to get a reasonable sunset here, I think. Get some, get some reasonable pictures in. Yeah, so Queen Mary 2, just over 20 years old, or coming up to 20 years old, I think I should say. Maiden voyage in January 2004. So yeah, no, over 20 years old, just over 20 years old.
Southampton VTS, Queen Mary 2, just approaching Pierhead, outbound now.
And she comes with a maximum passenger capacity of...
Queen Mary 2, VTS, all received, sir, thank you. No immediate traffic inbound.
2,620. Big difference compared to all the other cruise ships, though. She has a maximum speed of 30 knots. Most of the other cruise ships are round about sort of 22 knots, 21 knots. So that's what makes her distinctively different, is her much higher top speed. Yeah, there's a lot of shipmates on board. Almost, I think it was 90% capacity. We had some numbers earlier. Let's have a quick look. She has at 88% capacity. There are 2,370 passengers on board, 1,232 crew. Off on a 14-night round trip transatlantic crossing via New York. You can see the name of Queen Mary 2 is I think the name's lit up, if memory serves me correctly. Then once Queen Mary 2 passes well, there was some honking there. I don't know if you picked that up on ferry cam. That was the Queen Mary 2, I think, and the other one was Arvia. Don't know if you heard Arvia, but I'm pretty sure you might have heard Queen Mary 2 there.
Queen Victoria, VTS, all received, thank you. The Red Falcon at the Cow Shop buoy in, and Red Jet 6 will be the next departure from Cow's inbound.
Yes, Ellie Merley. Thank you. It's Hornage. Good. Yes, that was a good old... Queen Mary 2's got a superb horn. I would say that Arvia and Iona have lackluster horns at the best. And the Princess lines have the loudest horns, and they disturb people all over the port of Southampton who complain about the theme to the Love Boat being played randomly on a Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Shipmate Hell's Bells.
Ocean Albatross, Southern VTS.
They're on Queen Mary from Cape Town to Sydney in February. Ooh, Cape Town to Sydney, lovely.
Ocean Albatross, Southampton VTS. That's all received, so thank you. No reported traffic inbound. You've got the AI Avocet dredging southeast of the tower, and she'll be joined shortly by the city of Chichester. And the MSC Mandy 3 container vessel south of the Outer Nav Buoys is proceeding to drop anchor, nav anchorage number 8.
Yes, we're towing out the pierhead now for SO6.
Tony OBTS, all received, thank you.
Shipmate Haley says that the Princess Horns are my favourites. Ahoy there, Jamstrom from Sweden. Hey, I believe that's what the Swedes say. Yeah, it looks like it's cleared up from the little spell of rain earlier. Oh, ahoy there, shipmate Derek Richards. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. You are watching the Queen Mary 2 departing on a 14-night transatlantic trip via New York. Oh, ahoy there, shipmate Andy Nichols. Oh, he says ahoy there, Captain. Hey, thanks for your kind donation, shipmate. Excellent, well done. As the Queen Mary 2 passes by Arvia, I believe Arvia will start to move out. If I can have a look and check on... See if we can see the lines. Oops. Oh, sorry. Did something very odd then. I think it's all working. Here we go. Just have a quick look at the lines on Arvia. See what the activity is down there. I can see a little shipmate poking his helmet out of the corner there, but not much else going on. But as far as I know, she was going to get going as soon as the Queen Mary 2 had passed. Had an opportunity to go on the Queen Mary 2. Well, I didn't have the opportunity. There were some excellently cheap tickets available for Queen Mary 2. Oh, with their shipmate D13S3L. Welcome aboard, shipmates. Many thanks for subscribing. A couple of years, I think it was last year, she got into had some mechanical difficulty. They had to cancel a cruise, transatlantic cruise, actually. And then when she cancelled the transatlantic cruise, she had to get repositioned up to New York, I think it was. I'm sorry, up to Liverpool. Oh, their shipmate Tracy Adams. Welcome aboard. And they were running cruises to Liverpool, 2 nights.
Red Eagle shortly departing Royal Pierce Council.
2 nights to New York. I think they were coming in at something like £250, £300.
Red Eagle BTSI, good afternoon. We're towing you just to the south of you. She's bound for Essa, following the Queen Mary 2, south of the ocean dock.
Yeah, there, bird. Copy, thank you.
You can see all the tenders on the lifeboats on the side of Queen Mary 2 there. Yeah, it's turned out to be quite calm. I think the weather has, as the winds, yeah, look at the wind, it's dropped right off. Just picked up, that wind's just picked up before we were, before the rain came past. And there is the very distinctive stern of the Queen Mary 2. The designer of the ship said that the actual stern section, let me have a go, zoom out a little bit I should say. The actual stern section here was designed to resemble a soup spoon. Don't know how much truth there is in that, but I like the story. She'll be reaching close to the dock head shortly. Then she'll be heading down Southampton water, picking up speed, one would imagine. Not quite on. And just as Queen Victoria heads around Cowshot Spit and off to Bramble Bank.
Register 6 ETS outbound traffic, Queen Victoria, by caution turn, clear at Tanham. Prolific, clear to Buchanan, bound for Cows. Queen Mary 2 approaching south of Duckett, will be clear at Tanham, and closely followed by the Latonia. We're SO number 6.
Ahoy there, Big Al and Little Keith. I think the one was ahoy there, Colin Kent, I think it was. Challenging my memory.
Southampton VTS, Queen Mary 2 approaching Western Shelf, outbound.
Queen Mary 2 VTS receives, thank you.
Oh, with their shipmate Stephen Balabai.
VTS, Edward Falcon, 14, got the QM2 in the return.
Falcon VTS receives Arvia delay. Not sailing at 7 feet in there, right?
Oh, that's it.
Did I hear Arvia's delayed, or was that just delayed till 17th? Well, I think 17:30 was the actual time that she was supposed to cruise. I must confess, shipmates, I wasn't listening particularly well. According to the clock there, it's almost 6 o'clock. Oh, hi there, shipmate Leonor Gomes. Welcome aboard, shipmates. Shipmate Sarah says yesterday we were looking for chickens and today it's spoons. That's right. Always something to look for on this channel. She goes slipping past Dockhead. We get a really good view of the bow as she comes past the Dockhead here. Definitely one of the most elegant ships that we have visiting port, that's for sure. Quick look back at Arvia and as Queen Mary 2 passes by. And Arvia, as far as I can tell, is due to depart any moment now. But we'll keep following Queen Mary 2 for the moment as she heads off down Southampton water, picking up a bit of speed. Now you can really see that spoon silhouette, soup spoon silhouette on the stern there. It's from there. We hear the designer says. Oh yes, look at that water now. It's really calm. It was quite choppy earlier. Oh, there's shipmate Richard Norman. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Oh, yeah. Excellent spanner. Kevin 2 says that, no, she's not sailing at 7:30. He's talking about Queen Mary 2. Well, yeah, I think even I can work that one out. He's not sailing at 5:30. Oh, there's shipmate Midwest.
Manila Express CGS. Good afternoon.
Midwest Hound TV. That TV for dogs. I know a certain Rusty that might enjoy the TV for dogs. Yep, there's nothing much going on at Arvia. And there's Wittonia.
Manila Express VTS not received, sir. And confirm again, please, your deepest saltwater draft.
We heard Wittonia earlier. negotiating, well, departing straight after Queen Mary 2. Oh, there's shipmate Sherry Del
Let's
Nivo.
VTS now. It's received. Maintain a listening watch on this channel for VTS and 9 for Southampton pilot. The pilot launch will call you later on channel 9 for final boarding instructions.
Welcome aboard, shipmates. No, we're just waiting on Arvia now, and then of course MSC Poesia. But MSC Poesia is not going to be here for, or departing until 8 o'clock. Well, they're saying that they're all running a bit late today, aren't they? I don't know what's the matter with them. Then my next broadcast will be, because we're Sunday today, aren't we? Yeah. Sunday will be on Tuesday, and that will be, interestingly, a...
VTS, we're telling you out Western Shell.
Britannia VTS, afternoon sir, and inbound ferry traffic. Red Falcon approaching fully deep buoy.
Yeah, thank you.
Britannia VTS, question sir from SO number 6, once you're finished, where are you about next please?
Back to the Emperor's Dock tomorrow. Tomorrow breakfast time, hopefully, maintenance day.
Received that, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so not quite sure when Arvia will be departing. I can see a shipmate. There's a shipmate there with his head out of the hatch, so it does look good.
Wittonia, you ready?
Oh, there's shipmate Riley, 1962. Many thanks for subscribing.
Red Eagle, we're telling you.
Yeah, Wittonia, Eagle, can I speak to you where the ferry is astern of you? Are you happy for us to overtake you on your port side?
Yeah, no problem at all, yeah. Thanks for the call.
Red Eagle and Wittonia, this is VTS, yeah, capital letters.
Looks like we've got...
Spiker J, VTS, good afternoon.
Got some lovely weather out in the sun. Should be off on quite a good start to your cruise. Some sun, calm conditions.
You still have how many moves remaining, sir? That's received. Stand by, please, stand by.
Yeah, I'm just looking on Cow's Count at the moment to see if we can see a Queen Victoria passing by. Weather conditions look improved.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS, good afternoon.
Yeah, it definitely improved. You can see spots of sun out over there on the Solent.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS received. Thank you for letting us know. Portsmouth now as well, please, the KHM.
quick look at Arvia. Chap still got his head out the hatch. He's keen. Definitely calm waters in Southampton water. Still waiting on Arvia. No, I haven't heard anything yet, but I can see the people waiting. I don't think it'll be too long. And of course you're asking, I know you're asking, you're going to ask me shortly, where is Arvia off to? And Arvia is off on a 14-night Mediterranean cruise. Now that's more like it. Or via La Coruna, Palma de Mallorca, La Spaza, Marseille, Barcelona and Cadiz. Hopefully going to pick up some better weather. Maybe a bit more sun perhaps. Have a quick look over here. Yes, I think we may have some more rain clouds coming in. Well, you could just see in the centre of the screen that's Osborne House on the Isle of Wight. Yes, you can tell it's really good visibility day today when you can see Osborne House. That little white tri mark on the left-hand side of your screen, just on top of that hill, that is the kite mark for navigating, for ships to navigate to.
Spiker J, VTS. Yes, sir, your sailing time is 1900 local time, 1900. The pilot will board you approximately 20 minutes before your sailing time. Question, can you please confirm, are you leaving via Nab, east of the Isle of Wight, or via west of the Isle of Wight, through Tenedos? Receive. Your sailing time, sir, is 1900.
Shipmate Susan Usher is planning on travelling on Queen Mary end of May and planning on waving our own county flag. Oh my word. The county flag challenge is quite challenging. I'm going to have to buy a big poster of all the county flags to stick it up on my cabin wall for practice. I don't like being caught out by a flag that I don't know. Shipmate Liz McCallan said they were on Arvia for the exact same cruise last September, had a wonderful trip, but found her a tad big. Oh, curious. What do you mean by a tad big then, shipmate? I know she's a big ship.
Prolific VTS, that's received, sir. Thank you for the call.
On the other hand, shipmate Dean Gardner is going on Arvia for the second time on the 1st of September. Looking forward to 2 weeks of bliss. I'm sure you are, shipmate. Couldn't think of anything else I'd rather be doing for 2 weeks. It's grabbing a sunny cruise down to the Mediterranean. One of the red jets zooming past. 20 minutes from Cowes to Southampton, and of course equally 20 minutes from Southampton to Cowes, although in reality it feels more like 50 years. A bit of a saying that we feel like the Isle of Wight's stuck in the 50, 60 years in the past, which is I think is quite a good thing.
Greenbrook Bridge, VTS says good afternoon to you both again.
Have a quick look on Cow's Cam. There we go. There's Queen Victoria on Cow's Cam. Yes, look at that. She's found a bit of sun all the way over there on the Isle of Wight.
There is no reported traffic inbound at the moment, sir. However, the dredger AI was southeast of the tower. City just southeast of the tower are both working in the area. Next planned boarding will be the Manila Express 1930 at Alpha. And northeast of the tower, did you say?
Shipmate Leslie R.
Thank you, sir.
Heading off on Arvia. Their first cruise ever and cannot wait. Well, I took my first cruise on Iona. Yeah, it's very good.
Steve, just VTS received, thank you.
VTS, Red Jet 6, Northwest Nightly information to continue at feed, please.
Bridge 6 VTS, you are clear to the sea, sir. MSC Mandy 3, Southampton VTS. MSC Mandy 3 VTS, yes, you are clear to proceed. Call again once you drop your anchor, please. Ocean Albatross, Southampton VTS. Ocean Albatross VTS question, can you confirm your last correction, your next port of call, please? What is your next port of call? Ocean Albatross VTS, apologies. Can you say that again, please, sir? Say that again. I didn't catch that. Cannes, France. That's received, sir. Thank you. No reported traffic inbound from the south. Just be aware the dredger City of Chichester to the southeast of the Nav Tower, working in the area. AI Alvacet, southeast of the tower, working in the area. Maintain a listening watch on this channel all the time. Ocean Albatross VT, sorry, which side of the Nav Tower again do you intend to pass? Ocean Albatross VTS, not received. West of the tower, call again when you're passing the tower.
Excellent view there, shipmates. We've got the Queen Mary 2 and the Queen Victoria both on the screen at the same time. Still nothing from Arvia. Just a lonely dock hand there, sloping off work.
Spiker J, Southampton VTS.
You can see how clear the visibility is today. We can even see the ferry from Ryde.
Yes, can you please confirm now which side of the Isle of Wight you intend to leave? Out to the east by the Nab or out to the west by Needles?
Excellent there, shipmates. We're getting Queen Victoria, Queen Mary 2, one of the red funnels.
Bunker J, DTS, good afternoon.
And the Fishbourne ferry going backwards. They go in forwards into Fishbourne, then turn around and come back out. I think I called it the right ferry earlier.
Bunker J, DTS, that's received. Can you please confirm what was your last port of call? What is your deepest saltwater craft? And how many persons on board you have?
Yeah, so as Ellie Burley correctly says, we've got the Victoria of Wight ferry and the Queen Victoria cruise ship.
Songa Jade BTS, that's all received. Standby, I will come back to Songa Jade. I will come back to break. Spiker J BTS. Out to the east of the Isle of Wight, to the Nab. That's received. Thank you for letting us know. Tanker Songa Jade BTS. Yes, can you please confirm that everything on board, machineries, equipment, Instruments, pilot ladder and boarding arrangements are in good working order. That's received. Everybody on board in good health. Are you currently in ballast or with cargo? Are you gas free or inerted? You are inerted. That's received. Summit Jade VTS, no berthing instructions for you. If you are happy to do so, you may proceed and anchor a vessel at St. Helens Road anchorage. That's correct. Question, which side of the nav tower do you plan to pass, east or west of the nav tower? Negative on the deep water channels, negative, as we have large movement at the moment. Recommend you may pass well clear to the south of outer nav buoy number 1 and 2. Then proceed west of the nav tower, and straight into St. Helens anchorage. Song J VTS, maintain a listening watch now on this channel. Call again when you're passing west of nav tower.
VTS, Red Falcon, just approaching Western Shelf inbound, permission to carry on, please.
Red Falcon VTS, yes please, sir.
Thank you very much.
Southampton VTS, Queen Mary 2, just approaching the hook buoy, outbound main channel to the east, and at the moment, current intentions are to use the deep water route depending on traffic.
Queen Mary 2 VTS, Southampton to get next time boarding the Manila Express 1930 at Alpha. Expected to use an update.
Yeah, that's all received, thanks so much.
Songa Jade, Southampton VTS. Songa Jade VTS, yes, good afternoon to you again. I see you there reducing your speed all the time. Traffic information. A very large container car, Manila Express, is underway from Nav Anchorage. This vessel will be boarding her pilot at 1930. Pilot boarding area Alpha, 4 miles south of the Nav Tower. Keep well clear of pilot boarding area Alpha at that tower, so 1930. Songa Jade VTS, that's correct. Keep well clear of the Manila Express at 1930. Boarding area Alpha. Right, Ospreys, good evening. Outbound traffic, the Queen Mary 2. Passing the reach now. Clear channel out to the east.
VTS, we're Jet 6, shortly departing Town Quay.
Reg 6 VTS, outbound traffic, Queen Mary 2 just cleared of the reach point now.
Thanks.
VTS, ready to go, circle out.
Ready to go VTS, thanks for that.
Finally, we get to see the sail training ship Prolific.
Condor Islander VTS, good afternoon to you.
She's, I was going to say struggling to keep up with Queen Mary 2, but I don't think she is struggling.
Condor Islander VTS, cleared to proceed. Traffic information. Queen Victoria, large passenger vessel, North Surge Buoy, outbound using the main channel.
Still no movement on Arvia. She's now an hour late. Captain won't be happy about that. It's very calm up there. It looks like we've got blue skies. And Queen Mary 2 is heading around Cowshot Spit. Yeah, look, we do have blue skies. Those clouds have gone. Well, I think we could be in for some good sunsets later, shipmates. You can see the kite mark on top of the hill there, just behind the bridge of Queen Mary 2. She goes around Cowshot Spit.
Manila Express, Southampton VTS. Manila Express VTS, yes, traffic information. Passenger vessel Ocean Albatross, west of the alternate buoy number 2. This vessel is outbound to the south. And the tanker Songa Jade to the east of you, inbound for St. Helens Anchorage. Will pass south of the alternate buoys and aware of your boarding time. The Ocean Albatross, that is correct, sir. Station calling VTS. Queen Victoria VTS, your signal there is really weak, very weak. Queen Victoria VTS, let's try again, sir. Try again, please. Spiker J, VTS, standby. Queen Victoria, VTS, say your message again, sir. I'll change transmission. All stations calling VTS, standby. Queen Victoria, VTS, how now, sir? Queen Victoria, VTS, how now, sir? Queen Victoria, VTS. Queen Victoria, VTS, go ahead, sir, go ahead with your message.
I don't think Arvia is leaving any time soon, but that looks like shipmate Fizz, as it says, Arvia has a technical problem. Have a quick look. If you look over on port cam, oh, well, our little shipmate's back. He disappeared for a bit. I wonder if he'd gone inside to check his mobile. Well, I can see some dock hands down there. It does feel imminent, but you know, maybe they're just waiting. She's going to be departing soon. Maybe she's waiting for a lovely sunset, because it looks like we're going to have one. Look over on ferry cam here. Well, I shall keep this stream going, but I'll probably put on pause from it.
MSC Mandy 3, VTS.
I'm going to hit the galley for a little bit, so I'll keep this going and I'll keep you updated.
Yes, you're calling us. MSC Mandy 3, VTS received. Thank you for the call. Maintain a listening watch on this channel for VTS and 9 for Southampton pilot. Spiker J, Southampton VTS. Yes, you were calling us, go ahead. Spiker J from the shore side, please. Shore side, safe access for the pilot.
VTS, the Arvia, afternoon.
Arvia VTS server, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, VTS Arvia, afternoon. We're getting closer to a point of sailing. Given 10 minutes notice to the engine room to prepare. And assuming everything else in order, we're looking to get underway in 15 minutes or so. I'll call you back again with a further update.
15 minutes or so. That's received, sir, yes, please. The ferry traffic is in. Next planned departure, Spike at J 1900 from SCT 4. Next inbound from the nav, the Manila Express boarding 1930 at Alpha.
Okay, that's all copy, thanks. VTS, the Arvia.
Arvia VTS, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, VTS, Arvia. Well, I've got passenger and crew numbers here, if you're ready to copy.
Arvia VTS, yes please, sir.
So, crew 1659, passengers 5278, and a total 6937 plus 1.
Arvia VTS, I receive crew 1659, passenger 5278.
Yeah, that's correct, thanks. And getting over close, I'll call you when we're there.
Copy, sir. Condor Islander VTS, evening to you again, sir. Received, thank you for the call. All large movement outbound from Portsmouth.
VTS for Tony Alpha, first number 6, thank you and good evening. And yeah, returning to the Empress 8-ish tomorrow.
What's on your VTS, evening again, sir. Received, speak to you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Spiker J, VTS ma'am, very good evening to you. Spiker J, VTS ma'am, very good evening. Spiker J, VTS ma'am, good evening to you. Dublin 13 plus 1, 7.3, Dublin main channel. The Arvia at 46 berth, still alongside, good to go at 1900. And yes, you're cleared sailors and all. Spiker J, BGS. Arvia, letting go lines now, ma'am. Songa Jade, VTS. Yes, what is your intention? Let's say, is it your intention, just to confirm, to pass between the NAB tower and the outer NAB buoys? Is that correct? Receive.
VTS, the Arvia.
Arvia, VTS, good evening.
Yeah, VTS, Arvia, good evening. We're singled up now on 46, ready for departure. We'll be letting go underway shortly, backing out of the ocean dock.
Arvia, VTS, that's all, see, thank you. Just ferry traffic up this end, and we'll be boarding Manila Express, 1930, 4 miles south.
Okay, that's all, Conway, thanks.
VTS, the Red Falcon, just leaving roll pay for cows, copy the Arvia.
Red Falcon, VTS, all fleet, thank you.
VTS, Red Osprey, the Hook inbound.
Red Osprey, VTS, all fleet, thank you. The Arvia letting go final lines now from 46 berth, we're backing out, swinging, and then heading outbound.
All copy, thank you.
VTS Auto Eco, good evening.
Auto Eco, VTS, good evening.
Q James, that's pilot on board here at 31 berth star side 2, maximum draft 7.6, 18 on board, next port of call is the Bruges.
Auto Eco, VTS, that's all seat, thank you. Well, the Arvia, just getting underway from 46 berth outbound. The Spiker J, you might see she's just getting underway from SCT4. Other than that, it's a ferry traffic descent, and we are boarding the Manila Express, 4 miles south, 1930.
VTS Auto Eco, many thanks. I'll keep tabs on them.
I think you probably heard some haulage there, shipmates. Oh, yes, there we go. Hey, the lines are in.
Greenbrook, VTS.
I was going to say Queen Mary 2, no, Arvia is on her way. And where is Arvia off to, I hear you ask?
Greenbrook, VTS, that's all seat, thank you. And copy your conversation with the AI Avocet passing astern of her.
Arvia is off with 5,270
Thank you, good watch you.
No, she honked 3 times for. I'm going to reverse Neo. There's Arvia just behind there, behind the Harbour House building. She's going into reverse. So don't know what the technical difficulty was there. The delayed departure, but it's turning into a rather sunny departure.
Spiker J, VTS, all seat, thank you. The Auto Eco going to stations on 31 berth, QA 1930.
And Arvia is off on a 14-night Mediterranean cruise via La Coruna, Palma de Mallorca, La Spaza, Marseille, Barcelona and Cadiz. Wonderful.
Queen Victoria, VTS.
There we go. She's bathed in the lovely glow of the setting sun here at Port Southampton.
Queen Victoria, VTS, they're negative. Got it all there.
Yeah, I think I caught it. There's no sound on this camera. It gets good sound on ferry cam. I need to have a fiddle with that, I think. Change it somehow. If I can get it more cohesive sound. But Arvia and Iona are very quiet on the horns, whereas Queen Mary 2 is very loud. Shipmate Jill Marshes, do you remember camera on berth 46? Yes, that's cruise cam. Unfortunately, cruise cam is having a little rest at the moment. The building that cruise cam is on is covered in scaffolding, so you can't see anything. So hence, it's off air for the moment, and I'm not sure when it'll come back. It's when they finished recladding the building, which I think might be longer than they thought. It was supposed to be completed before May, and if you ask me, they're not even halfway through it. It looks like I can see something. Can I see a potential waiver there? I think I can see a potential waiver. Somebody is waving a flag. Excellent. Oh no, it's luckily for me, it's one that I can identify. That looks like the St. George's Cross. Oh, there's a man with no shirt on. Excuse you. Apologise, shipmates, for that. Didn't realise we were broadcasting that sort of thing. Maybe he's hoping to get a tan. Not many people out on deck. I'm suspecting most people have headed down to the buffet. As it is now 7 o'clock, departure has been delayed an hour and a half. So we'll see the St George's Cross there being waved vigorously. Looks like the wind has picked up again. A few people walking on the promenade deck there. And it looks like one of the red funnels is heading off to the Isle of Wight. Steve Mack says, blimey, no top coat. No top coat, no jumper, no shoes, no service.
Roger, 6 VTS, good evening. Royal Sea, thank you. Outbound traffic, the Arvia, just backing out of the ocean dock.
Indeed, Arvia is backing out the ocean dock, off on a 14-night Mediterranean cruise, hopefully in search of better weather. Let's have a look what the weather's like. Weather in Cadiz, have a quick look. Weather in Cadiz is sort of sunny, 18, 19, not much better, is it? All sunny, warmer towards the end of the month, end of the week, I should say. Where else is Arvia? That's off to Cadiz, I seem to remember. Barcelona, Mallorca. I was like, well, perhaps the weather in Mallorca is better. Not really, no. No, it's not much better.
Queen Mary 2 VTS, good evening.
Well, anyway, it may be a bit sunnier, even if it's not hotter. Oh, that's you.
Queen Mary 2 VTS, that's all suit, thank you. One other piece of inbound traffic, the Songa Jade tanker, just to the south of the tower, passing west of the tower for St Helens Anchorage.
Yeah, there's a few more shipmates out on their balconies.
1935, copy that, thank you.
Oh, there's shipmate Steve Edwards. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. It looks like a lovely evening now. Bright white hull, Arvia. Slowly reversing out into the middle, actually in the lower swing ground. So there are a number of shipmates walking around the decks, enjoying that last bit of sun, maybe.
Goodwill, yes, good evening.
Ahoy there, shipmate. Transport UK. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
Goodwill VTS, that's all received, thank you. Inbound traffic this evening, very large containers on Manila Express. We're boarding a Southampton pilot 4 miles south at approximately 19:30, and then inbound via the Deepwater Channel. And inbound traffic, the tanker Songa Jade, just to the south and west of the tower, passing west of the tower for St Helens Anchorage. What's the information for you? The Queen Mary 2 ahead of you there. She'll be outbound via the Deepwater Channel, going east of the nav tower.
Well, there's shipmate Linda Parker. I saw your name flash. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Look at that. There's the flag on the very bow of Arvia. Not a whiff of air there, is there? Very calm indeed. Lovely smooth sailing off on her 40-night Mediterranean cruise in search of some sun. He'll reverse back to the lower swing ground here and then start to pull the bow around and then head on out. MSC Poesia to depart at 8.
Hello, VTS.
VTS Eleanor, good evening. Shortly on the way from 44, round to the Auto Eco, sailing from 31.
Hello, VTS, that's all C, thank you. As you can see, the Arvia is backing up and swinging at the moment. The Red Osprey, Greenland inbound.
Copy, thank you.
Oh, there, shipmate Ethan Hunt. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. That's probably a good time to mention that if you haven't subscribed, do think about subscribing, because on Tuesday afternoon, I would think approximately 1:30ish, 1:45ish, I'll be going live for the arrival of the Queen Anne. Oh, there, shipmate USR33T. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Going live, the arrival of Queen Anne, the new Cunard cruise ship. I don't know if she's the flagship or not. I shall have done my research before Tuesday, shipmates. But yeah, she's coming up.
Southampton,
She's going up to Southampton water, probably with a water salute and a flotilla of small vessels.
Southampton VTS, that's all C, thank you. Traffic update for you. Large passenger vessel Queen Mary 2 passing through the fort outbound, is following a NAB Deepwater Channel. And the ferry Commodore Goodwill in the Portsmouth Bar Channel outbound over new ground west of the NAB Tower.
Ahoy there, shipmate High Dragon Lord. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
Thank you. If you can call me again before you drop your anchor at St. Helens.
Yeah, I think these shipmates are enjoying the last of the sun before it sets. I reckon we'll probably get a relatively good sunset this evening. What's going on? Yeah, a bit of cloud over there. Yep, should be good, I'd say. It always amazes me how rapidly these massive vessels spin around on the spot there. She's spinning really quite fast. Oh, with their shipmate Mark Edwards. Welcome aboard, shipmates. And ahoy there, Barbara Redpath says, I will be on that ship in January next year for my 50th birthday, sailing around the Caribbean. That sounds like a great way to treat oneself. Particularly like it when the ships are spinning around here. You get a lovely view down the ship.
Queen Victoria, Southampton VTS.
Picking up all of the reflections. Looks like a reflection of a Willius Wilhelmsen Roro in...
Queen Victoria VTS, obviously, thank you. Safe watch, safe passage. See you again soon.
In the side there, I would say. The flag on the bow now, the Cunard house flag has picked up a little bit of wind, obviously just in the lee. Oh, there's shipmate KM 1980 NL. Welcome aboard, shipmates. Glad to have you on board.
VTS, the Arvia all swung now out of the ocean docks and outbound.
Arvia VTS, also, thank you. Just the Red Osprey at the Hound inbound.
Okay, thank
Shipmate Elizabeth G says there are more people on that ship than where I live. Yeah, there's totally on board somewhere in the region of 7,000 people. Quite astonishing. Really is the size of a small town, isn't it? And all these people are fed, watered, kept warm and dry, entertained. Really is a massive undertaking. Oh, it looks like we've got another something being waved from a balcony there. Bit of a lackluster attempt there at waving. Go on, shipmate, put your arm into it. Shipmate Cameron Collins, I think he might be on his way to the ship's brig, says he accidentally unsubscribed, clicking the wrong button. Oh dear, shipmate. That sort of behaviour might land you in the brig.
Commodore Goodwill, VTS, Orsi, thank you.
Oh, hi there, shipmate Sussex Fisher. Welcome aboard. Question from shipmate Norbert Newhorner. He says, is Arvia an LNG ship? Yes, she is indeed, and she was actually refuelled earlier this afternoon. They don't refuel every time they come into port, so yeah, it's a good question there, shipmates. Shipmate Dragon High Lord says, thank you for this channel. Your voice reminds me of Tim Wonnacott. Oh, I don't know who Tim Wonnacott is. Hopefully he's a very attractive chap. That'll be my hope. Oh, hi there, shipmate Colin D. Welcome aboard. I am noticing a few shipmates on the infinity pools at the back. Well, actually, I'm saying that I can only see one shipmate. There we go. The shipmate there, swimming away. Enjoying the sunset as they depart. Oh, hi there, Andreas Studgen. Welcome aboard, shipmate, and thank you for your kind donation. He says, good evening, shipmates. Excellent, shipmate. Thank you very much. Shipmate David, week 9, says any new cameras in planning state. Yes, there is, shipmate. Just waiting for approval for one, and that'll be down at the end of Southampton water, extending our coverage around Bramblebank, filling in that blind spot. So yes, that's going to be happening. I would think I've got a...
Ocean Nova, VTS, good evening.
I have to chase someone on that. They were on holiday, but yes, that should be coming shortly. Give us more extensive coverage and fill in that blank spot where the ships disappear around Bramblebank.
Ocean Nova, VTS, that's all received, thank you. Traffic information this evening, the Songda J tanker approaching New Grounds Buoy inbound for St Helens Anchorage. And we'll be boarding a very large container vessel Manila Express, 4 miles south of Nabta at approximately 1930. She'll be then inbound via Deepwater Channel and out of that buoys.
Shipmate Emma Harris says that she's on Arvia in 2 weeks' time.
BTS Security 37 round for the Auto Eco away.
Thank you, VTS, all received, thank you. Just read off brain office number.
Thank you.
Emma Harris wants an ahoy, shipmate. Ahoy, Emma Harris. And ahoy to Emmy Harris's mum, Jackie, who's also watching in Northumberland. Excellent. Well, she'll be able to tune in 2 weeks' time and watch you and your husband sail off to, I'm guessing you're off the Mediterranean. And ahoy there, Janet Thornycroft. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We've got the last of Arvia disappearing past the dockhead. Well, she heads on down Southampton water. On this rather wonderfully sunny Sunday evening.
Yes, River Spray, Netlane, request to maintain a speed with caution for the outbound.
Osprey VTS, all received. Your speed's completely proceed if safe to do so. Also, the Switzer Eleanor passing 40 berths around for 31.
That's Eleanor, okay, copy.
VTS, the Arvia, Western Shelf out now.
Arvia VTS, all received, thank you.
A quick look on ferry cam. Ooh, big black cloud. It's raining again over there, doesn't it? Maybe that'll work. Maybe we won't get a sunset. Who knows? Well then, shipmates, I will... Oh, no, not cruise cam, because that's not there. Oh, look at that. Very sunny. Well, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Come back Tuesday. Come back Tuesday, I would say approximately 2 o'clock, maybe a little bit before, for watching Queen Anne come up Southampton water for our first arrival of the new Cunard ship into port. Just like to thank all the people who have subscribed, all of my PayPal donors, Patreons, and of course members of the channel, and of course the Blue Spanner crew who do such a good job. I'm not sure if I said ahoy there to Leslie Taylor. She made also another kind donation. Many thanks there, shipmate. So I should keep the stream going. But I do need to hop to the galley. So, till next time, shipmates.